I think we have to move on to theme 6. Our final thematic session is preparing for the unthinkable. DPRK Contingency would turn to the Korean Peninsula and how the international community can prepare for sudden instability in North Korea. So it is my honor to introduce Mr. Koo Kim, the chairperson and the executive director of the International Law Enforcement Federation. Would you give me a round of applause, please?
Thank you for having this fight, Geneva. Yeah. Thank you for attending despite the hot Geneva weather and the long distance. It's a great honor to meet you here today. I was moved by the passion and the sincere language of the panelists, and I realized it. I was lacking a lot. I will continue to discuss with this interest very important point announced by the respected panelists today. My topic today is preparing for the unthinkable humanitarian and human rights responsibility in the event of the DPRK crisis. I am Koo Kim, chairperson of ILEF, International Law Enforcement Federation. Distinguished delegates and colleagues and friends, while today's conference rightly focus on the urgent and tragic situation in the Middle East, I kindly ask you your attention as I highlight another region, one that may seem far away, but where a sudden crisis could bring serious humanitarian consequences. That's the Korean Peninsula. As chairperson of the International Law Enforcement Federation, I would like to raise a possible scenario that may not seem likely today, but we must still prepare for a sudden crisis in the Democratic People's Republic of Korea. That's North Korea, such as a government collapse, political unrest, or system failure. Although you can't know exactly what will happen, one thing is very likely. Large numbers of people may flee across the border in search of safety, freedom, and basic needs. These people, men, women, and children, is not living as a threat, but as victim of repression and collapse. This is not meant to cause fear. It's a call for moral and practical planning. I would like to share 3 things as below. First, you must remember a basic principle. People escaping violence or oppression have the right to protection under international law, whether they are in Gaza or in the DPRK. Every human life deserves the same care and help. Second, democratic countries, especially the Republic of Korea and the United States, have both the responsibility and the chance to plan ahead. Waiting until the crisis starts is too late. We must think now about the safe pathway, protection systems, and the support from local communities before the crisis happens. Third, you must learn from the challenge you see in the Middle East. Humanitarian programs should not be treated only as security threat. When a refugee appears, in the first response should be support, not fear. The support must come not only from government, but also from civil society, religious groups, and NGOs. At ILEF, you believe that law enforcement is not only about power, it is also about protection. It is a bridge between the government and the people, especially the most vulnerable. In the end, when we are discussing today how to protect civilians, respect international law, and treat people with dignity, it's not just about one phrase. These are global values. They matter everywhere. If a crisis happens in the DPRK, the world will ask, how fast did you respond and how kindly? As in the Middle East, our action will be remembered not only by history, but by humanity. Once again, we will be very interested in North Korea, but I will stop here today and look forward to the next opportunity. Thanks very much for listening until the end. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Chairperson Kim, for those timely and principled reflections.